Welcome back to Cash Considerations. As always, I am your host, Heath Pope. Join with me today again, Dakota Leblanc. Dakota, how's it going?
It's going good, man. We're almost done with the semester. Just trying to grind out these last few assignments and just looking forward to being done, man.
With that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into it. We're going to do the Madden 20 simulation odds first. The first matchup, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Denver Broncos. Who are you going with?
I'm assuming these are updated as well, so I'm going to go with the Buccaneers. They just got Brady. I don't think Drew Lock and their additions in Denver are going to be enough to hang with Tampa Bay.
Gotta agree with you here, and I'm going to go with the under 47 total points as well. The next matchup is the New York Giants and the Detroit Lions. Who you got?
I'm gonna go with the New York Giants, and I'm gonna go under 52 total points.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Detroit here. They're favored by 3.5. I like Matt Stafford in the game. Plus, you get plus 150 money line, and I'm also taking the under. The next matchup will be the Dallas Cowboys versus the New York Jets.
See, this is a tough one. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Cowboys. I don't know about the spread or anything, but I'm gonna go Cowboys.
Yeah, Cowboys are favored by 11. That's a lot of points. So I think I'll go with the Cowboys winning, but the Jets on the spread. And then the next matchup is the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go Baltimore. Lamar Jackson in Madden 20 is just a cheat code. I mean, there's nothing Cleveland's gonna be able to do. So I'm going Baltimore.
I think you're absolutely right. Baltimore here, no doubt about it, but definitely under 61.5 points. That's just a lot of points. Seattle versus Minnesota. Who you got?
See, I feel like this is probably gonna be the best game out of the ones we've talked about. I'm gonna go Russell Wilson and Seattle Seahawks. I'm definitely going under 58 points. I don't know if they'll cover the spread, but I'm going Seattle.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to go Seattle here. I mean, Minnesota doesn't have Diggs in the game anymore. And Seattle, same team ran it back. They're a really good team last year. And I'm going to go under 58 as well. Another thing to note is we don't really know the difficulty it's on. So it's kind of tough to tell with these point spreads what they're trying to talk about here.
Right.
And now we're going to move on to the NBA draft odds. So this is basically going to be like a mock draft plus a betting segment, which it's kind of got me excited because that's what I like to do. So the odds to be the first overall pick in the 2020 NBA draft. Coda, who are you going with?
So right now, I mean, obviously we don't know the lottery and how it's going to pan out. So right now it's Golden State's pick. And I believe they're going to take Obi Toppin with the first overall pick. So plus 800. I think those are incredible odds. I would totally bet on that.
That's an interesting point to bring up. It's not just best player anymore. A lot of it is the team. And, Golden State, they probably could trade that pick. Who knows? But for me personally, I think people are going to, go back to the BBB hype, and they're gonna take LaMelo. I think is he a talent? Absolutely. Is he a little overhyped because of the name? Possibly. So I'm gonna go LaMelo at plus 400. I think that's really good odds.
Okay.
The second overall pick. Who are you going with?
All right. So this is Cleveland's pick, and I think there's no way they pass on Anthony Edwards here as a 2 pick. I know that puts them a little small with that 3-guard rotation of Sexton, Garland, and then now Edwards, but I think Edwards will be okay playing the 3 next to him.
I think you're right. Spot on here, man. I think Anthony Edwards is going to go too. A lot of people are going to scratch their head and go, how did this happen? But I think, I think you're right on, man. Plus 175 odds, dude. You can't get much better than that. And I think Cleveland will just continue to take best player available, even if it's a little bit of a detriment to the team. But we'll see. And then the odds to be the third pick, who are you going with?
All right, so the third pick, it belongs to Minnesota, and I think this is where it's going to start getting a little wacky. I think they're going to take Denny at the third pick.
Okay, that's plus 500. I'm going to go with James Wiseman here. I've seen a lot of talk about pairing Cat with the big again, trying to let him go to the 4 more, or maybe Wiseman to the 4 more, plus 300. I'm going to go there, and, worst case scenario, gets traded, and they still take Wiseman. So that's who I'm going with.
Okay. It's intriguing.
Odds to be the 4th pick, Coda. Who are you going with?
This belongs to Atlanta, and I think they're going to have the next Splash Bros. I think they're going to take LaMelo and run him at the 2.
It's an interesting pick at plus 300. Me personally, wow, this is tough. Looking at the list of the names left, because I think they'd really like to get Anthony Edwards here, but I don't think he's going to last that long. So, with that being said, I think they're going to go Denny at plus 400. Denny Avedica. And then the last one, odds to be the 5th pick.
This belongs to my Detroit Pistons. And the way things have shaked out, the best available is James Wiseman. I think that's who we'll take here at 5 if he's still available.
And now this is the time. One of my favorite players in the draft, Obi Toppin. I think he's going to go here 5 to your Detroit Pistons. I think him and Christian Wood could be a fun, athletic 1-2 in the front court. And I'm going with him at plus 400 at the 5th pick.
That would have me very excited if we were able to land Obi Toppin.
We shall see, shouldn't we?
Oh, yeah.
All right, now we're going to move on to the NFL draft odds. And not just any NFL draft odds. We're doing the exotic TV-related NFL draft odds. So, Coda, are you ready for this?
Absolutely.
Will any draftee be shown drinking beer?
I'm gonna go no. I don't know. I just have a feeling they're not gonna drink, at least on camera.
Yeah, I mean, this is a tough one, man. I mean, I don't think I've ever recalled seeing a draftee drink a beer,
Right.
But with the times, somebody could be stressed out, I guess. But, no's a really hard favorite, and I think I'm about to go with that. It just doesn't seem like something that would happen. But if it were to happen, wow, what a score.
Absolutely.
Total dogs shown during the first round.
I'm gonna smash the over here. Everybody has a dog, and it's definitely gonna be in the camera. I'm gonna go on the limb here and say there's gonna be a dog for every draftee in the first round.
That, my friend, is bold, but I'm gonna have to agree with your first part of the logic. We're talking virtual draft. We're talking, dogs, cats, all of it. But I think you're right, spot on here, man. We're talking over 3.5 dogs. That's how many picks are in the first round? I mean,
32.
Come on, dude. Yeah, plus 100. Take it. If it doesn't work out, something went terribly wrong. Now this one is interesting. Total cats shown during the first round.
I have to smash the over here too because people are gonna have pets, and you're telling me just a half a cat? Come on now, someone's gonna have a cat, and that's gonna be good. You've got it. You've got to smash the over here.
I hate to break it to anyone, but don't bet on this one. You're talking negative 120 either way, and if a grown man has a cat, there's no problem with that. But I'll stay away from this, and I'll go with under here just to be a little different because I don't think I could. Now, it would be super funny if a cat, walked in front of the camera like they always do, and, while the kid was giving a speech or something, but I'm going to go with under half a cat, so 0 cats, basically. Now, one thing I am curious about that is when they say half a cat, is it if half of it went to the shot and then went out, is that half a cat? What are we talking about here?
No. If the tip of its tail hits the camera, that's a cat. That's a full cat.
Man, that's like 1/8 of a cat.
No. That you see that's a cat. So that's a cat. It counts for a whole cat. Come on now.
We're gonna have to do some more research on that.
Absolutely.
Highest number of people in the same room. One of the funniest odds I've seen of the 2020. Who are you going with here?
Once again, I've got to smash the over here. Someone is going to have 30 people, their entire family in the room. I've got to smash the over here. It's going to happen.
I'm the opposite. I think the NFL is a little too polished right now. I think there's going to be strict mandatory rules, and I'm going with the under here. Under 9.5. And like I'm back to the same point. If Uncle Tom has just got like one glass poking in the shot, is that half a person? What are we talking about?
It's got to be. It's got to be counted. It's got to count as a whole person. I mean, come on. Like, that's obviously a full person right there.
I mean, we don't know. We don't really know, but yeah. Nevertheless, I'm going with the under, plus 120.
I mean, I got an interesting point about this because, I watched the WNBA draft last night, and I mean, most of the people kind of complied to the social distancing rules. They had 3 or 4 people with them, but there were a few that had 10, 15 people behind them. So I mean, I don't think it'd be crazy to go over 9.5 here.
Okay, so you got a little insight I didn't know about. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm sticking with my guns though. All right. Will any draftee experience technical difficulties?
Oh, 100%. 100%. It happened like 4 times during the WNBA draft. 100%. You got to bet the over, or you got to bet yes on this. You got to.
I'm. It seems like I'm just taking the opposite, but I am, man. I think this is going to be a well-crafted draft. I'm going with no. Plus 250. Why not? Will any first-round draftee put on the wrong team hat? Now, this would be one for the ages.
I'm gonna go no here. I don't think they'll mess up that bad. 'Cause, I mean, you gotta think. I mean, these kids have waited their entire life to get drafted, so you already know they're gonna get the right hat on their head. I mean, it's gonna be embarrassing if they don't. It's gonna be funny, but I think it's gonna be it's something they've waited too long for. I don't think they're gonna mess it up.
Wrong. Some kid is going to mess this up like you've never seen before. He's going to get drafted by the Baltimore Ravens, and he's got that Green Bay Packer hat on, thinking he's on top of the world. Plus 300, yes, smash it. Who will the number 1 pick hug first? So essentially, who is Joe Burrow going to hug first?
I'm going to go dad. It's a little bit better out. Actually, no. Scratch that. I'm going mom. Everybody hugs their mom first. I don't know why. Dads are more of like one of those last things right before you walk onto the stage. But I don't know since it's going to be at home. But I'm going mom. Mom's the favorite option, so you got to go mom.
I need a non-hug option here with the odds because we're talking social distancing.
There's true.
None of that, so I'm going to go with the mom because that's the most logical. Plus 125. Take it. Will any draftee pop champagne?
It doesn't clarify whether it's on camera or not. I'm going to say it probably means on camera. I'm going to say no. Not on camera. Maybe off camera.
Well, if you say no, don't bet that. Negative 900 odds. I'm going yes. One of these kids is getting buck wild crazy and going to be a meme and go viral. Of course. Plus 500. These kids are young, man. They're going to make a name for themselves. Absolutely. All right, Coda, that's going to wrap up today's show. Thank you for joining me. And we are Cash Considerations. Have a great day.